Hi, hello everyone guys. Today I am starting the new topics that is out of NCERT syllabus, which is very important to your NEET examinations. So that is concept is the vitamins, that is a disease causes due to vitamin deficiency. There are some lists which is not given in your NCERT textbook, but you must have to learn for your NEET examination. So let's start. Vitamin A, its chemical name is retinol, and deficiency disease is xerophthalmia, night blindness. Most relevant answer you have to give is xerophthalmia. Night blindness, it is a common answer, but you should give the answer of the xerophthalmia. Next, vitamin B1, its chemical name is thiamine, and deficiency disease is beriberi. Vitamin B2, riboflavin, skin disorder, which causes a disease. Hyperemia, which means it's an excess blood. So vitamin B3 is a niacinamide, and deficiency disease is called as a pellagra, but which means it includes the diarrhea, dementia, dermatitis, all like a skin rashes disease also. Vitamin B5, pantothenic acid. Deficiency disease is potential causes. It is very rare deficiency causes, and it is potential causes of metabolic perturbation and neurodegeneration in Huntington's disease. Next, vitamin B6, pyridoxine, its chemical name is, and its deficiency disease is convulsion. Another one which is commonly known as which is not found in rare, but it is founded, microcystic anemia. Next, vitamin B7, biotin, its chemical name is, and its deficiency disease is BTD. Full form is biotinidase deficiency. It can be asked on examination by abbreviations questions, BTD. And biotinidase deficiency, it is a rare inherited disease or disorder which is caused by the mutation in BTD gene. Next is vitamin B9, which is a folic acid folate deficiency. B12, all of the chemical names of all vitamins is very important. It can be asked in NEET question paper in previous year and also this year. In NEET 2021, it has also been asked of vitamin C, ascorbic acid. They're asking the deficiency disease, but it is a more possible to can give the chemical name also. Vitamin C has a deficiency scurvy, vitamin D rickets, vitamin E muscle weakness, and vitamin K is blood clotting factor, and it increases the cardiovascular diseases. Also, it causes a deficiency of osteoporosis. So all chemical name is also important. So next, move on to the bonds in different protein structures. So we know the protein structures formation in the three: primary, secondary, tertiary, and also quaternary structure. So there are the different types of bonds present in their structures, which has not been detailed structure given in NCERT. So you have to must learn, because these are the out of NCERT which you have to learn for your examination. First one is peptide bond. It is a covalent bond formed between the carboxylic group of one amino acid and amine group of another amino acids. So peptide bond is also known as a strong bond, and these bonds are formed by the one molecule of hydrogen eliminated. So see that the sentence peptide, which means that peptide bond what we form, which one also called as a elimination reaction and also condensation reaction, because there in this forming bond there is a elimination of water and condensation reaction is going on. So you can see that reaction, how from one amino acid OH group is removing, and from another amino acid H group is removing. So water is removing and form a new bond which is called a peptide bond, and that resulting compound is known as a dipeptide. Like this resultant bond are forming with many amino acids links, then it will be called as a polypeptide. So in primary structure, another one bond is disulfide bond, which is a covalent bond formed from thiol group of two cysteine. Cysteine means sulfur containing amino acids residue in protein. So here disulfide and cysteine means sulfur containing, which means two sulfur bond is forming between the two cysteines groups of amino acids, and it stabilizes the tertiary structure, which is very important. You can see that structure I had drawn that between the sulfur and sulfur there is formed a bond, disulfide bond. Next is secondary structure. Same as it is of the primary structure, what contain of two bonds, same has contained, one extra is a hydrogen bond. It is an electrostatic attraction between the hydrogen atom, which is a covalently bonded to the high electronegative atom, oxygen and nitrogen, and to another electronegative atom of same or other molecule. That's why it's give a regular shape. We can see in the protein structure alpha helix and the beta plates, which is like a helical-like structure and a zigzag-like, and a beta plates. Next, this secondary structure stabilizes the secondary, tertiary, and quaternary structures. Next is tertiary structure. Here here also same peptide bond, disulfide bond, and hydrogen bond. And next three are the ionic bond. It is a chemical bond formed between the two ions of opposite charges. In protein, ionic bond formed between the acidic and the basic group of amino acid, and this ionic bond stabilizes the tertiary and quaternary structures. And the hydrophobic, next is hydrophobic interaction. Hydro means water, phobic, like that. So that type of nonpolar amino acids are there formed by the repulsion of waters. Van der Waals force. It force act between the dipoles and the other groups. Van der Waals forces stabilizes the alpha helix, and hydrophobic interaction, it stabilizes the tertiary structure. Next is quaternary structure. It is has same of the tertiary structure. Next, structure of glucose, galactose, and fructose. In NCERT, it is not given the structures of the glucose and galactose, fructose. I written here side by side because to get easily difference between the glucose, galactose, and fructose. So by seeing here the diagram, in glucose structure, in third carbon, there is an orientation is change of OH group, and in galactose, the orientation of third carbon and fourth carbon, both are changed, and in fructose, in second carbon, there is a ketonic group, which is very important. For glucose, aldehyde group is present. For galactose also. So in first CHO had given, that is an aldehyde group, and here fructose, second carbon containing C double bond O, which is a ketonic group. So first structure is referred as a Fischer structures, and in second, what is a ring-like structure called as a Haworth structure. For a glucose and galactose, known as a pyranose structure, and for fructose, furanose structure. Here between glucose, in the glucose, the ring is formed between the link carbon 1 and the carbon 5. In fructose, second carbon and the fifth carbon is the connecting. So it is very important. Can be asked where is the bonding is formed between the oxygen. So these are the out of NCERT syllabus, which is not even given. You have to learn for your NEET examination, which is very important, guys. So this is a part 1 video of this biomolecules. Next part 2 also uploaded tomorrow. So please guys, if you like this video, hit the like button, share the video, and do not miss to subscribe the channel and support us.